What is going on, everyone? We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved,
I'm Hellcat.
and together we are.
HellaDepraved.
I still feel like we're off center. Like, there we go. That's better. Anyways, we're back with the HellaDepraved Shottober 2022 playlist.
All right.
The next one is a song by King Diamond. This is number 10 on the list, by the way.
Okay.
And the song is called "The Family Ghost."
I do not believe I've ever heard this song before. That's always fun.
Now, I am going to pull up the lyrics as we've done this entire time. We will follow along the lyrics, read any annotations or any abouts, and then, the normal stuff. We'll talk about whether we think it's evil, and then we'll talk about if it goes on our playlist.
Got it.
Kerrang has failed us at almost every step along the way, so...
Yeah, we're used to disappointment at this point. Anyway.
Right. So,
that's life.
We're going to jump into this. This is King Diamond, The Family Ghost, live, because, copyright.
At Fillmore.
At Fillmore, 2018. It's
nice.
Like 5 or 6 years old.
Relatively recent.
4 years old.
Right.
All right, let's get it. I thought that was a middle finger.
Then this is the Family Ghost.
Ooh, I like his guitar.
It's a nice guitar.
Woo! I dislike you, sir.
That jealousy kicking. I like the gargoyle.
I am envious. I love this whole stage.
This is fabulous.
His mic holder is a cross.
The Fillmore is a really nice place to go. It's a smaller venue, kind of like the one that we just saw at Viva at.
Right.
But it's in San Fran. At least if this is the one I'm thinking of. And that's where I saw. Oh man, when I was like 15, saw Nickelback and Creed, and I've seen others there. But yeah.
Nice. Was this a design choice at some point for people?
The high singing? Yeah, I think so. To me, it's a very 80s sound.
Right.
Now, could be just this song, could be the band, but again, it's a very 80s sound to me. He's not bad at it, though.
No.
And at least he didn't shock us, midway through the stanza.
Melissa!
Yeah, that was something new. Something new.
When Jonathan's face went white, the bedroom was ice cold, but the fire was burning still. The blinding
All right, so far, the darkness came closer to home on the following night. Miriam slept like a rock when Jonathan's face went white. The bedroom was ice cold, but the fire was burning still. The blinding light. The family ghost had risen again. The ghost. Dun, dun, dun!
I mean, I like how he's saying that because it's like a whale.
Right.
Ghost's
I'm wondering
whale.
if this isn't almost like a double entendre for maybe like somebody battling inner demons and like doing drugs and or alcohol. Like that's the family ghost.
Maybe
like,
he's Scrooge.
Huh?
Maybe he's like Scrooge.
That could be it too. Or maybe he's just legit being haunted.
I mean, it could be. But Miriam slept. Good for her.
Good for her.
Good for her. Yeah.
Must have fucked her pretty good the night before.
I mean, somebody needs to be the sleeper like a rock.
It's always the female.
Really? Really? Because I'm the one that passes out real quick and sleeps the night through for the most part,
No, but you are the one that sleeps for like 3 days straight on occasion.
after being absolutely exhausted from being such a light sleeper. Very true.
Very true.
Yeah.
I like the tone shift, but this sounds very touchy.
It's very hair metal, though.
I'm talking about the lyrics.
I know.
Very
Cheating spouse.
no, more like the Pied Piper.
Okay. Go ahead, read it.
Don't be scared now, my friend. I am Count de la Paix. Let me take you to the crypt down below where Abigail rests. Let Miriam sleep, she never would understand. Now come, let us go, it's time to know.
Honestly, it sounds very vampiric.
It could be that too.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the worst in things.
I'm the Count. Let me take you to the crypt.
Right.
I don't know.
Is
And
Count-
he's targeting Jonathan, so maybe Miriam wouldn't understand.
Right. Who's Count de la Paix?
I don't know. Like if it's a historic character, you mean?
Right.
I don't know.
I wonder how many guitarists get their hair stuck in their chords.
I don't know. That's actually a good question.
It's just a random thing that just popped in my head.
Right. Hair gets stuck everywhere. I should know.
Right. I mean, look, my happy trail gets stuck in my belt buckle. I'm like, it's only, there's got to be somebody out
There's
there.
got to be a trick.
Or
Yeah.
this has had to have happened.
Oh, there's Abigail.
Can
Okay,
somebody
that just drove me nuts.
please explain to me what a sarcophagus?
It's a sarcophagus.
Yeah, I know what it says.
I know,
and what
but
it's, you foreign people and your weird pronunciations. King Diamond's probably like from.
who knows?
Let's find out.
Oh my god. That's a little, English OCD.
Denmark.
Okay. All right. I mean, it is a very phonetical pronunciation of it.
Sarcophagus. So he said, beware of the slippery stairs. You could easily fall and break your neck.
I love that.
It doesn't say the mwahas.
I know, but his evil laughter.
But the
yeah.
evil laugh was fantastic. Hand me that torch and I will lead the way to the secret in the dark. Take a look in the vault. The sarcophagus of a child.
Right, okay.
So Abigail was a kid.
Apparently.
I wonder if this is where Bray Wyatt got the idea of Sister Abigail from.
Who knows?
for his little thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Okay.
So here's my problem with this song. I actually really like this song. I even like the way it's performed. But there's not an end. You've given me the story I am now invested in.
Right.
And it's like, okay.
Will Jonathan listen to the evil
The-
in his
the-
head, or will he...
Okay, so before we continue, the last verse said, Abigail has been in here for years and years, stillborn. The spirit of Abigail is inside your wife. And there's only one way you can stop the rebirth of evil itself. You must take her life now.
I mean, her name's not Damien.
But does he do it?
Right. That's what I was saying. Does Jonathan buy into this evil spirit and therefore, you know, condemn his wife to death? Or does he disregard it and love his wife and nothing happens? Or do they birth the Omen?
Which I would be cool
Or
with.
Rosemary's Baby?
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, that's a story right there. I mean, like, I'm not disappointed in the story itself, but it's a weird concept. It's like, instead of the woman having postpartum, it's the guy that's having extreme problems with a stillborn.
Here's a story of a guy named
I
Jonathan.
mean, and let's not mention that they're bougie enough that they live on top of a crypt.
Right.
Not many of us can afford those anymore.
Unless it was a crypt he was unaware of. You know, like a secret crypt.
Yeah, but can you imagine living in a house that had fucking secret tunnels that led to a family crypt or something? That would be cool.
Not if this is how you discover it.
Sleepwalking at night because a count comes and
Being
grabs
led
you.
by a demon, probably.
I mean, obviously, that's already
Count de la
speaking to the mind of Jonathan here.
Right.
Which is funny because he does use kind of historic names like Jonathan. I was thinking Jonathan Harker from Dracula.
Here, let me see if there's a Count de la Fey, like maybe it's got a...
And then, like, I know there is a de la Fey something, and I just can't place it right now. Abigail, you know, I mean, that's a pretty common name.
Oh, no, it's still, So this is off the album called Abigail.
Oh, okay.
It's the second album by Danish heavy metal band King Diamond, and the band's first concept album. It was released June 15th, 1987. There were several re-releases, blah, 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 blah. Abigail, so it's an entire album that tells the story of a young couple, Miriam Natius and Jonathan LaFay. So it would be a family crypt.
Yeah.
Who moved into an old mansion that LaFay inherited. It takes place in the summer of 1845. Upon the arrival, they are warned by 7 horsemen not to move into the house because if they do, 18 will become 9. They do not heed the warning and proceed to move into the... Okay, I'm not going to go. So it does tell a full story.
All right. So family members get knocked off. Got it.
Right.
All right. So, was there an about in the Genius, or are we just moving straight into...
So the Genius didn't have any annotations. But there is an about that says, in the 4th track of King Diamond's 1987 concept album, Abigail, the family ghost, The ghost of Count de la Fay comes to visit Jonathan LaFay to warn him about possession of Miriam. Yeah, you just told us what happened, what the lyrics said.
Right. Right.
Terrible
It's
about
synopsis right there.
Not even what
Right.
we fucking needed. As far as to why it's... Holy shit, it's a novel.
Okay. Why is this on the list?
Holy shit. Okay. King Diamond is no stranger... This is what Kerrang says about why it's on the list and at number 10. King Diamond is no stranger to strangeness. I've had ton of supernatural experiences. I feel like I brought something back with me from the operation, a triple heart bypass in which he nearly died. But I was having supernatural experiences long before that, he says. Many of these real-life experiences have been channeled into his music, both with Merciful Fate and his self-named outfit. The Family Ghost might just be the only song to have incorporated an element of the supernatural into its very recording, however. The song is a crucial part of King Diamond's classic horror concept album, Abigail. The story for the album, which involves murder, possession, and dark family secrets, came to King in a dream on a suitably stormy night.
Once upon a midnight dreary.
Right. I woke up during a thunderstorm in my haunted apartment in Copenhagen, and I had this story in my head. It was also influenced by my own family history. My mom told me how she was left on someone's doorstep, and she later found out she was the child of a professor's son. He got my grandmother pregnant, and she was sent away to have this child. That was all sort of wound into this story, the singer explains. On The Family Ghost, protagonist Jonathan LaFay is warned by the ghost of his ancestor that his wife is carrying the vengeful spirit of a stillborn, Abigail, and that he must kill her in order to stop the rebirth. Even spookier than the story is the unexpected and unexplained addition to the recording that may or may not have originated from somewhere beyond the grave. There's a vocal part on The Family Ghost that I had never recorded, explains King. It's a part that goes, ooh, damn. And we couldn't find it on any of the tracks anywhere. I have no clue what it was, but it's certainly not the only weird or even seemingly impossible thing to happen to us.
You're like, you must kill your wife. Ooh, damn.
Right.
I mean, fair.
So here's the thing. I actually feel like it might be one of the few songs that are at least belong on the list.
It belongs on the list. I just wouldn't have put it at number 10.
Where others
but, you know.
haven't.
I mean,
belonged on the list.
it's part of a horror concept, and the song itself, you can tell that it's part of a horror story, right?
Right.
And the song itself contains both haunting by... I mean, he actually seems more demonic than, like, an ancestor family ghost, but with that aside, it does include haunting, and there has already been a death with the stillborn, and it's also talking about murder in order to prevent an evil malice from taking over the world.
Right.
So, yeah, it makes the list, for sure.
All right. Does it go on our spooky list?
I would say yes, but I want to hear what it sounds... I mean, like, so here's the thing. It was the 80s. It definitely classifies as hair metal. I don't mind hair metal. I would just prefer it to be... This was a great performance, but I want to hear the original audio. Plus, I'd like to hear the...
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It'll be to be determined.
I'm on the fence, yeah.
I would personally just give it a yes, but we'll wait to listen to the original. For the laugh alone.
That's also true. I mean, it's also a short song. It's not anything that's going to bug me over and over. I just... I'd like to hear the original.
Right. All right. So, if you guys liked the video...
Fantastic performance, though. I gotta say. Like, they are...
I would love to see them live.
I would watch... Yeah. I mean, like, even... So, this was just in 2018. Like, that's a good, 20 years past the point that they originally put the song out. I would watch them now. I would go watch them.
Doing better than some other people that have been doing it around that time.
But I would go watch them. I mean, like, they're energetic. They've obviously got a whole stage show. They have a whole stage setup. Like, band members are decked out. I don't know. I mean, like, his vocals were good. They weren't shaky. They weren't... I would go see him.
As would I. All right, so... If you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications coming down below. That's also, by the way, the first time I've ever heard King Diamond.
Yeah,
so.
I've never heard of the band at all, and I'm like, why
I've heard
not?
of.
I haven't.
But I've never heard
I was like, why not? Now, Merciful Fate, I have. So if he was part of, then I have heard some of it, but you know.
Right. Comment down below, what did you think of King Diamond and with the Family Ghost live. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
Love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later.